let those breadcrumbs absorb the egg. I can always add a little more egg if I can't form the balls.
Vegetarian meatballs. Oh, it's hot. Oh. Oh, they're kind of pretty. Oh, they're kind of pretty. Oh, they look kind of nice. I was thinking of putting a little kitchen bouquet in there, but they look very nice. I suppose you could put a little kitchen bouquet. This is 35 minutes at 350. Wow. Ooh, toasty on the bottom. Wow. Look. They're very, very toasty on the bottom, but that might add flavor when you put them in sauce. Okay, so here's the thing. The original recipe is in the description. I changed it just a little bit. Let's just go for 2 right now. So I have some later. We'll see how they reheat. I don't know how these are going to taste. I'll tell you what I changed in a second. Wow. This is great value basil and garlic. The original picture for the ad, they served it with green beans and maybe a fancy carrot. I'm not sure what that was. So they didn't serve it with spaghetti, and I was thinking of serving it with spaghetti, but the truth is I'm not feeling all that great today. So let's just try these vegetarian meatballs inspired from 1977. Instead of sage and basil, I used Italian seasoning. And they wanted to cook it in the sauce. They were just using tomato sauce. I put my recipe alongside theirs in the description because I made half. Let's cut it in half. All right, it totally cut. Oh my God. It looks like a meatball. Right? Oh, I'm excited. It's really hot. All right, it's going to be really hot. I think I need to let it cool. So we've got walnuts. I love the idea of cheddar cheese, cottage cheese, and walnuts. Come on. Okay, here we go. Let's try it, man. Mock meatballs, 1977 inspired. Here we go. Wow. I wasn't sure how fine to chop the walnuts. So there is a crunch. But I have to say this, I love that they're holding together. The original recipe called for 5 eggs. Now, eggs today, they might be larger, and I wanted to cut the recipe in half. That's why I only used 2, and I was a little hesitant to just use 2, but they held together, and they're pretty firm. I'm really happy about that. Let's try another one. The meatballs do have a little bit of crunch. Other than that, I think the texture is very spot on. I've never made vegetarian meatballs. They cut really well. They break apart like meat. They almost look like meat. Let's break that in half. We do have little burnt bottoms. They did say to cook it in sauce. I wanted to cook it without the sauce. Original recipes. Original recipes in the description. We'll have to see how these reheat. I wasn't sure it was going to hold together. It's softer on the inside. Doesn't that kind of look like a meatball? Let's take a bite of it plain. I think that is delicious. Thanks for joining me this Saturday for a 1977 inspired mock meatball recipe. You know what I'm going to say? What am I going to say? Thanks for watching. Why did I do that? Oh my God, ants.